It's a great day in SimWorld, everybody. Good morning and welcome to SimWorld Today. I'm B-Ron. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host Yells. Good morning, man. Happy Tuesday. How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good. It's good to be here with you, B. Ron. This is a good
Er,
feeling. A new show, new setup. It's good. This is one of my favorite Tuesdays we've had in a while. Happy Tuesday, brother.
Happy Tuesday indeed, man. Well, look, I'm glad it's one of your favorite Tuesdays because it's mine too. We're starting off with a guest.
Oh
We
yeah,
have the newest head coach of the reigning Trays, Malik Ambar. Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing?
Doing good. Glad to be here.
Hey, we are glad to have you with us. Where are you calling in from this morning? I know it's kind of early, especially on the West Coast. So how's it going over there? Where you at?
Calling in from the office at the Trace.
Okay,
all right.
okay.
You getting some tape in, huh? Getting some footage in. Film is always good, sir.
Film is always good indeed. So let's jump into this here real quick. First off, being that you're new to similar prep and all that, what led to you joining the reigning Trays in general? How did you find out about the job? Tell a little bit about how that all kind of came together.
Oh, I've been a fan of the Trace from the outside. So
Mhm.
when there was an opportunity to slide in there, I leaped at it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So, so you have a very interesting background. You
Yes,
come,
for sure.
it's a political background. How do you feel like that will, or how do you think that will transfer to basketball? Because that's a totally different area and not one that we're used to seeing much in the basketball world.
Oh, the, I feel as though I know how to talk to people and know how to relate to everyone. And when coming into a team with just tremendous talent, I feel as though out the perfect guy to be able to manage some of the personalities that breed from talent in the locker room.
So let me ask: Have you had any? Have you had a chance to display any of that so far? Have you had any conflict, or has it been just all smiles, peachy smiles from the team, or what?
It's been all peachy smiles. So far, I've been glad it's a great group of guys. I feel as though we'll be able to accomplish a lot this season.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, real quick, final question I have for you is, what's one message you have for the Trey's fan base and the parents of the team?
My one message would be to lean in a little closer because you about to see something good.
I
I
like it.
like it. I like it. I like it. You got anything else for him, y'alls?
Nah, man, I don't. We wish you best of luck this season. You have a great squad out there in the Seattle area. Don't let the rain affect you too much, man.
I'm trying not to.
Everybody's looking forward to seeing something from Jason Crosser. So whatever you can get out of him, we're excited to see. We know you got some real major studs out there in Jimmy King, and of course the one and only Jafet Towns. Unleash that man. Play him all game long, coach. Play him. Let's see what he can do. The scouts are looking. So, I mean, nothing but best wishes for you and that squad out there, man.
Yeah, and thank you again for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Anytime.
All right, man. Have a great day,
Yes, sir. Have a great one.
Coach Ambar.
All right. Coach Amber, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate it. Let's jump into some of our other topics here. We got yells. So our next one, we're gonna go into it here. Let's play a little game of over under. I know it's been a popular thing we've done over the course of the off
Uh
season.
oh.
let's
Uh
continue it
oh.
here. This time featuring the North. So over
But
under
I gotta
9
I gotta
wins.
hide my facial expressions now, man, because whatever I think's all over my face. So I'm just gonna be smiling. You know when you come outside your job or whatever you got going on for the day, and you see
Yep.
that guy. No, I'm not judging, but you see that guy that he has nowhere to live. They call him the old crazy guy on the corner. He's always smiling
Oh
real
no.
hard, right? And he's always like that because that's what makes you look. That's generally what's wrong. What's wrong with that, man? Why does being generally happy and smiling for no reason people assume you're crazy? Why is
I
that? Why? What you
good
so happy about? That's why people hating on happiness. My point is, I'm gonna be smiling on here because y'all can see me. I don't want to give any tail signs. And yeah,
Bad poker face man or whatever.
terrible poker face.
Well, look, hey, I want to know over under for the North 9 wins. That's what they had last season. Do you think they get more than that, or they going over under 9 wins this season?
Oh man, you see, oh, over
Don't tell
under
me it's
nine
terrible.
wins. No, it's not happening. They're not. They're not. It's under. Or can,
Wow.
can I can I say right at? Is that fair?
Yeah,
Right at
that's
9 wins.
fine.
The
That's
division's
fine.
too the division's
All
too
that.
tough, man. The division is too tough. You got you got beasts of the East, the defending champs. We haven't talked about them a lot. I know they wanna say they're not appreciated or whatnot, or maybe everyone's not really heralding them the way they should. Well, we're talking
Yeah,
about all the up and comers. We're talking about but y'all, they're still the favorites. They're still one of the
they are.
favorites.
Yeah,
They're one of. But you got Beast of East there. You got Philadelphia's gonna be coming in hot. I mean, super hot. It may be
yeah.
cold up there, but they're gonna be coming in uber hot. The originators say all the comments just blow my mind with kids. Oh, he's gonna have to show me. Well, guess what? He's gonna show you. Cooper Flag is gonna show you. You guys are gonna be seen. You're gonna get dunked on. There's gonna be a few things that are gonna happen. That team out there is. I don't know how anybody stops that squad in all of SimWorld Prep. And then you still have the Lakeshore Drives and the Bad Boy Basketballs and the Gotham Fives. What I said, this is the most scrappy region in all of SimWorld Prep, in my opinion. It's going to be tough wins in and out. You're not just going to waltz in. Forget what the media, like on the court, is not about what we talk about as the media. It's not about what the players or whoever's saying, oh, we're tough teams. You got to get it done on the court. And that's going to be a
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
tough region. So I don't, as I look up and down the schedule, I don't know where they're picking up these wins to get more than 9 wins. So under or right at? You
You're
said I
right
can
at.
rock with both of those, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I'll
Okay.
let you rock with that one.
All
Yeah,
right.
just because it's it's a tough spot for the North. Unfortunately for them, they are in one of the tougher regions in Samoa Prep this season, the Founding Region. I figured they would have been in the Intercontinental, given they're in Canada and technically it's international
What you gonna do?
meeting.
What you gonna put
But
Latin
whoever,
America in Florida or Texas? What you gonna do?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Just add them in there and have the rest of them be where they are. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But no. I agree. I agree with you. I really do. I because their region is so tough. I don't know how well they're gonna fare in that region. They might come away and sneak, 1 or 2 wins from that region, from those games, depending on how many times they play in region. But it's gonna be real tough for them to get more than 9 wins in that region. I think they could do it, but it's gonna be difficult for them to do it. So I'm right there with you at 9 or under. But Alex Rodriguez, though, he's gonna be a big part of that team's success and or not failure this season, but underperformance this season. I do think. I think we have a little bit. I think we have a little clip of Rodriguez, some of the things that he could do on the floor. For those of you who haven't seen this kid play yet, I think that if they could get a bit more of this from him this coming season, and him and the Wolf get together, continue to play well, and they got an addition of Akeem Young in there, I think that's going to be a great addition for them. But I don't think it's going to be enough. to get them over 9 wins. Yeah.
Well, what Alex Rodriguez has, is a pure jump shot. He can get to the bucket. He has really, really good size. No one really talks about this kid being, what is he, 6'4", about 210, and I believe that's probably legit, a legit 210. Kid's a rock. He's a rock house. But he plays on the perimeter, and then you add in Enzo Wolf, who is an excellent passer. Things could roll their way. Mitchell Marison Cole, a big body that plays traditional center, protects the rim. Caleb Gibson is a baller. Do you remember a guy by the name of Donovan Culver-Bird?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody seems to remember him.
Donovan
He can go get a
Burke,
bucket. I don't know if he'll be starting or coming off the bench. And then Akeem Young, Coach Hyman's guy, right? He brought him in. He's going to be the big body in the middle. He is freakishly athletic. They could surprise some people, but I think people will be more surprised if they get more than 9 wins.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, oh man, look, we're still early in the SWBA season and all that, but I guess it's never too early to talk about MVP race and all that stuff. Um, Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic are the front runners, I guess, for that award early in the season. The question
Uh-oh.
is it just those two, or is there anybody else that's in that race? Personally, I know the man is old now. I know he's the right age of like 206, whatever. But as long as LeBron James is still in the league, I feel like he should still be in that conversation for MVP because he can still put up MVP caliber numbers. In my opinion, I don't think that. I personally, I'm not a believer that MVP should go to the best player on the best team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called most valuable player for a reason. Most valuable player to their team. If LeBron James is not on the Lakers, I don't know how well they do without him on the team. So that's just my thought process on that. So as long as he's in there, that's how I feel.
Okay, so you're saying, let me get this right. You're saying
Yeah.
that, look, we got all kinds of technical difficulties going on today. Good Lord. You're saying that LeBron James is in that conversation? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I am.
They got to win. They got to win.
I don't care. I don't care.
They got to win, though. That's
That don't matter to
part
me.
that's part of the game. You gotta
I know.
win.
Look, no, but the award is called most valuable player. It's not most valuable team. It's most valuable player.
So B-Ron, so you give
It's most
just making
valuable player.
Just making sure I'm understanding. You give most valuable player to someone on a losing team. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You said it emphatically, like you're totally good with it. No, I
He's
can't.
the
do
most valuable player on that team. Without LeBron James, the Lakers are not doing half what they do.
No.
You can't sit here with a straight face and tell me that.
No, and I won't. I will not sit here with a straight face and tell you that. What I will say. Look, I'm a LeBron fan, man. I am a big time LeBron fan. I used to hate him. That's a story I think what people know. I used to avidly hate LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell my story as to why at a later date. But you gotta win. You gotta win. He's out there playing with Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis is doing everything he can to hold this team back. Everything he can. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to shoot jump shots all day long. I'm not getting in the post. I'm not going to do it, LeBron. I refuse. I'm not going to get on the court. No, I'm not going to show up in the clutch. I'm going to play half the game checked in and half the game checked out. And then the other half of the time, I'm not even going to play. I'm going to be injured with a hangnail. God, I'm going to make you do everything, LeBron. At 70,000 years old, you're going to have to do it all. And all of that is great. And you know what that's going to win you at the end of the season for LeBron James, in my opinion? amazing job. He's going to win the unbelievable that he could do that at this age award, not the MVP, because you got to win. You got to win. So that only leaves Joker and Embiid, in my opinion. Embiid's got that piece of trash, James Harden, off of his team. So now, he can actually be in the conversation as he should be without anything standing in the way. Joker's Joker. People trying to make something about his love of the game or, not, whatever, but
Right.
guess what he is? He's effective. There's nobody else in the conversation. I think I threw my comments out in the feed earlier. We want to talk about the Stephs. We want to talk about the Giannis's. We want to talk about the LeBrons. You could throw some others out there, maybe KD. But none of those teams are just looking great, are they? None of them. But two are, and they both have two big guys in the middle. You're looking at them on the screen right now.
Hopefully the process can finally be trusted, and the Sixers can, get to the finals or whatever. But hey, we'll see. We'll see. Well, look, man, I didn't want to have to do it.
Uh-oh.
Really didn't want to, but we got to bring up the soapbox this morning for our last little talking point of the day. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
And just for reference, guys, this soapbox is B-runs this time.
It's
So,
mine. It's
hey,
mine.
producers, Monkey's in the back. Get him on camera.
So look, man, we've had a lot of drama unfold over the last few days with DJ Davis and and all of that with him and Best Coast Ballers and all that. And I've seen and heard a lot of people and talk about how this should be over, and hopefully they can move on quickly, and the media's doing X, Y, and Z. But from everything that I've seen, everything that I've heard about this whole situation, I'm gonna
What situation is that?
the DJ Davis situation and how he responded to questions asked of him, and how the media is blowing things out of proportion and that kind of stuff. I don't think there's anything to blow out of proportion when you said what you said. You can't say the media is doing X, Y, and Z when you gave them the fuel to do it. In my opinion, it's not how that works. You don't get to feign ignorance or not take accountability for your actions because you don't like what people are saying about you. You said it. You said the things. I don't know if I need to rehash what he said, but I'll summarize it here real quickly and just basically say that DJ Davis said that he was going to essentially go rogue in the offense if things didn't go his way. He wouldn't get in touches. How can you hear that and say, oh, it's not a big deal, or if you're DJ Davis, say, oh man, the media's messing things up, or they're blowing the proportion of the body, but what do you mean? How can I don't understand it. So look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it here, and maybe y'all will pitch in after this. I don't know, but if you are going to talk to the media in general, say what you want to say. That's fine. Be yourself, but don't act surprised, and don't feign ignorance. Don't not take accountability for your side of things when the media does its job. For good or bad, the media is going to talk. And that's all I got, man. That's all I got. You got anything you want to add, Joe?
I think you may have said it all. I'll just, I'll bring in my metaphors. Sometimes the wife and I'm sure some of y'all go through this with the wives, girlfriends, whatever. We're going to go grab something to eat. What do you want, babe? I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Whatever. And then you pick what you want. And then you head there. Well, I didn't really want that. You said it doesn't matter.
Right.
And guess what does matter? Words. The words you use matter. So very often in this world, people are like, oh, something's being blown. Well, you should have known what I meant. Now, how? I'm not in your head. I'm not in your head. And words matter. The whole language of a billion jillion words that were created were so that you could properly express yourself in a way that other people can tangibly understand. So words matter. So when you say things and people take them as inflammatory, it's not them, it's you and the words you used.
Right. Correct. Correct. Now, just gonna wrap it here with this. They're kids. They're gonna grow. They're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah,
learn. It's
yeah,
all
yeah,
part of the
yeah.
process. But at the same time, know now your words, your actions have consequences to them. And that's it.
Yeah, be wrong if we had a guest on here and I told them I was gonna slap the hell out of them, they could press charges on me
Yeah. Yeah.
just because I said that. That's how
Mm-hmm.
the world works. I'm not slapping anybody though. It's all love.
Yeah, we're not doing that. The only thing we want you guys to do, we do want you guys though to slap the like button and all that stuff. Be sure to support all the shows we have here on SimWorld TV. SimWorld today, we are done for today. We'll see you tomorrow, and until then, remember, SimWorld is the only place where you can see the game, be the game. We'll see you tomorrow.